What's going on, guys? It's your favorite time of the day. Another replay analysis. This one of the Roomies. He said it's a bad inside joke. He wants to be called Carbon Breathing Dragon because in the future, if he comes back from our replays, that'll be his normal name. This is a Gold 3 replay, so ones we haven't seen a lot of is down in the gold range. He says now he's Plat 3, and he's worked on his mechanics since this replay, and it's more he wants to worry about position and decision making. This camera feels a little funky to me, but that's just my preference. I never really try and point out camera stuff because I feel like it's preference, but the only thing I would say here is like maybe just make the camera distance a little further back and field of view. Maybe like it might be at the default at 90, like maybe bump that to 100 just to get a little bit better of a view. But all right, let's get into it. Again, he got his replay on his patreon.com/Gibbs00. Go there, check it out. You know the drill. I'm not gonna bother this time with it. All right, so on the kickoff, he's just waiting in net. I like that. I like that idea. You never know what's gonna happen in a gold kickoff. So I do say that a lot in my playing with potato stuff back in the day. So right here, the only thing is he kind of like creeps up on his teammate and takes his boost. Like his teammate's there too, and that boost is there, I think. Oh no, it's not there. Okay, so the teammate did get it. I'm just not sure why he comes out and challenges this necessarily, since he is that like guy in the net. Like he has chosen this role, right? Of like, I am now goalkeeper for the next 5 seconds. And he leaves immediately. That's one thing I don't like when his teammate did grab the boost. He's going to have more resources to do stuff with the ball. So he comes out and now no one's in net. His teammate does try and make a play and it just doesn't really work out. He could have waited around the corner. Now, once again, gold level players generally can wait around a little bit longer to, make some saves and all that stuff. So maybe attack the wall, but like attack it more near your net, but didn't work out there for him. Let's see what goes here. So I like this idea, like moving upfield, seeing what's going to happen. You expect a miss here, probably. He's not sure that it's going to be a miss or not, so he goes up a little bit late and just gets beat out, but it's not the end of the world. Right here, I think he's just trying to go back. I'm not sure what this aerial was. But this won't make you go quicker unless he's trying to go for an aerial here. Generally just boost forward or do front flips to make your way back. Maybe he wanted to fly to see if he has a chance at that play. But that's generally the case. Right here, he just kind of taps the brakes. Plus, like, the reason why he's late to this ball is because of this aerial right here, where it was kind of pointless. And it takes him just a little bit longer, just that split second. Maybe he's back in time now instead. It makes that clear. So split second decisions can kind of cost you there. So that one doesn't work out for him. Let's see what happens here. He's going to rotate around. Just going to grab some boost. Looks like he's trying to like line up the shot pretty well. Like, the one thing I would work on in free play is just, like, work on doing turns while boosting, while handbraking, and all of that stuff to just get a little bit more comfortable with the car. It seems like he's a little bit timid on, like, how fast am I going to be going with the boost and all that stuff. So just going in free play and driving around can really help. So, or use all those, like, custom maps that are fun. Like, there's, like, the flying maps where you fly through rings, or just, like the skate part Mac, where you just drive around and stuff like that. Could just be helpful to get controls down a little bit better. I was just waiting this out. This play right here is a little dangerous. I would have backed up a little bit further, because if Points of Authority wins this ball, it's a free goal. So he should be backing up a little bit more for that. But he's going to try and read this. He tried. Not a bad idea. That curve's a little bit rough. He's trying to move up in case it does bounce off the wall normally, but like whenever you see a ball bouncing low, you got to be very, very cautious of the curve, and you always have to like give yourself a little bit more distance, because if you have to go for an aerial, it's going to be difficult to hit an angle when the ball is going above your head, right? So you always want to give yourself a little bit more distance there. A little bit of a rough area, but hey, it happens. Okay, he's going to grab this boost. Now, this boost I find actually a little bit questionable of grabbing this one. I would have rather seen him go all the way to the back corner and grab the other boost, because, again, at his skill level, when the ball's above your head, it's very awkward and it's very hard to make plays on the ball. So I would rather see him grab his boost. He might still have time to circle back around and force a challenge because no one's really around. But instead, he goes for this boost, and now he's going to make this weird, awkward play, and he can't make it, so he loses ball possession. When, say, he grabs that other boost, and that other guy attacks the ball just like that, he could have also just played it after that. I want to see his flip here again. Seems like when he jumps, he tilts his car first before flipping. Yeah, like right there, he tilted a little forward, so he's going to land a little awkwardly. Just got to be careful about that. Like, when you jump, don't necessarily... Like, I assume he's mouse keyboard because of this, because then, like, W is to drive, and W will tilt your card forward. But just be careful about that, so you don't land awkwardly and, like, spin out a little bit. Hey, man, that worked out. So I like these ideas... Like on these plays, he's trying to be aggressive. He's trying to put himself in the best spot to score a goal, like from a pass. And this is a prime example of it. It just works out. Just go in front of that net, wait for that ball, and hope for the best. And sometimes it'll pay off. So again here, I thought he was going to fall for that trap of like coming out of net a little bit too soon. You see how he starts driving forward a little bit here or there? You just got to be very careful of this. And this honestly happens to everyone at like every skill level. When like no one's around the ball for a while, the goalies just tend to drive forward. Don't do that. Just try and stay back because you know that the play's coming. Like at later levels, you want to be a little bit closer just because you don't want them to begin a dribble or something like that. But... like, at these levels, it's never really a good idea to drive forward. Just kind of wait it out. See what he can do with this ball. Okay. Couldn't do anything. See, the other guy got it. But that's exactly what he should have done anyway. Was just hit it directly off the side wall. And it'll turn into a pass for his teammate. His teammate puts it home. Sorry for that boost glitch there on the kickoff. But he did boost to it, even though it looked weird. A good idea here, trying to bump, but right as you lose this bump right here, you should try and turn more to the outside post because your friend over there is gonna like guard that inside. Once you turn here, now you're in this awkward spot. Like if this ball spills that middle, you're screwed. It's a wide open net for the other team. But if you circled around an outside post, then you're guarding the net. So right here, like it works out. He does get the play, but it's just a little bit awkward, and you don't want to be that close to like 4 different cars trying to 50-50 on your wall when no one's in your net. So just gotta be careful about that. Good play there. Nice turn in there instead. Like I felt like the last time it seemed timid, but that one was much better. All right, nice little touch off the wall. This play, honestly, like I would have liked to see him. Now, obviously, like this would be a little bit awkward and it's a little hard to do. But when plays like this happen, where the ball's like not really gonna be a shot opportunity for your team really at all because it's so close to the wall on the right side, just stay here and bother the other team. Just like right now, backflip into that ball. Just try and get 50-50s going. Try and cause more chaos and hope for that ball to spill up to the middle. Like, don't just give him the ball for free, which kind of he did there. Like I would have rather seen him trying to disrupt them as much as possible. One thing he could have done here, so he turns off ball cam to go get boost, but you can see the white outline of the ball. And when you have plays like this, where you know that the ball is above you and it's coming back down on you, you basically want to put your car like underneath the white circle when it lands and like to the right side of it if you want to catch it to the left and all of that stuff. So that's what he should have done, because once you turn back into ball cam again, extremely confusing, and it'll be very hard to make a play. See, now he's trying to turn while the ball cam's on, when he should have just left ball cam off that entire time, and he would have been able to line up much better right here on this side of the white circle, which would have been actually like right here. But, yeah. So instead, he just kind of misses that play. Good clear, though, by his teammate. Let's see what they got. He's going to go for the aerial. Okay. He said he was working on his fast aerials, and they've been getting better. Like, this one wasn't even a fast aerial, I don't think. I think he just jumped once, so... Like, that's always the benefit there of, like, jump, tilt back, boost in, and jump again, but don't hold a direction. Is the simple version. And you just get up a lot higher really, really quickly. So that'll be useful. And again, like, so in this, like, I'm going to explain more concepts, probably more than I would in, like, a champion level game, just because in case people are watching that are also gold or are trying to figure out stuff. That would make the most sense. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's a little bit awkward, but they do get the ball out. So this play, like, I don't mind him doing this, where he's like trying to make a play. He obviously doesn't get the best piece of it on either of these attempts. Like right there, you just got to turn a little bit quicker, maybe front flip a little bit faster, but he's still trying to make plays. Even if he's backwards, he's trying to just be in front of the net, which I do like. I do appreciate. He's just trying to block whatever's coming their way. He's waiting for the pass again. The only thing that I don't like about when he's trying to receive a pass is he does get really, really close to the net, and it will ruin some angles. Like we saw earlier when the ball hit the curve, kind of ruined a chance for him to get an aerial shot. He can be a little bit further back, because he normally like encroaches a little bit too much. Now in threes, it's not the end of the world, because you usually have a third teammate maybe in that spot, but just something to consider. If it does happen, because you probably will get a lot less angles to shoot from if you're that close. Okay, good ball on the wall. Wait this out. So again here, he's up the field already. He has people behind him, at least one person behind him. Now this play, sure, like his other teammates in the corner, but I personally love to just annoy people when I'm on the offensive side. Like I would have loved to see him just side flip into this ball and just try and bother him, try and get that 50-50 to go his way, since he did have a third teammate somewhere else. Good boost grab here. Okay, looks like we'll have time. Nice turnaround there. He's got to expect a boom and clear. And it didn't happen, but he's got to expect it, so well done there. Good positioning. See what he does here. Nice little chip. Just a little bit off target. Could probably line that one up just a little bit better. Like, whenever you have, like, this much time to do something, just your best bet to just try and learn how to line up these shots and just score them from midfield if needed. But he almost got it. It was close. And it turned into a golden opportunity. Teammate just couldn't get there in time. Nothing happened in there. His teammate wanted to go up the wall, but there was no doing there. So, but I do like his patience. Again, like if you're around gold, you're better off being patient. You're better off being a little bit more defensive. This play here was a little sketch. I don't know why he took this long to go for this. Like right here, he should be boosted to this ball. He would beat out the other guy to this ball, or at least force a 50. But he would easily just put that like right into the corner. Instead, both guys go for the demo. It did work out, but he's got to be very careful with that. Just taking a little bit too long. Like, go ahead and take that safety clear, right? Like, put it in your corner. Don't wait for the ball to roll out in front of you so you can clear it downfield. Like, just take the safety clear when you have that chance. Okay, so everyone's just waiting on it. So right here, sorry about the odds, it's a little bit early. Right here, when the ball goes up, like, sure, you have that option of going for it, but as soon as you hear that, as soon as you hear your teammate jump and you see him in the air, he should be turning around at this point. Like, he should be getting ready to defend just in case. He does make the play, though. Very aggressive third-man play. But he's got to be a little bit careful about this just because he is the only one back. And that ball could have easily gotten by him in a 2-2 close game. Like, you just don't want to give up that wide-open net, right? You want to at least make blue have to earn it a little bit. So just got to be a little bit careful because, again, like, going back to this play, and this is something I always talk about, is, like, what's the reward here for this play? The reward is we keep the ball in their half, kind of, but my entire team is going to go back, so we're going to lose possession anyway. While the risk is I miss this ball, it's a wide open net. So it's one of those where it's like the reward's not really there for the risk. So it's just got to be careful about that. So right here, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He keeps like backing up and then driving forward again. Not really sure. Your best bet is to always go sideways on the goal line anyway. Like, go a little bit more back post if you need to. Just so you can be lined up with the plays. Unless the pass is about to come mid. But, like, if it's going around the corners like it has been doing, then you want to be sideways. Let's see. Good tap. Oh, he didn't. That was weird. That just looked funny. Oh, he just ran out of boost, yeah, and then... Okay. At least he got it mid. Just gotta wait it out. Tip out. Ooh, almost. So I don't mind that at all. It was like... Maybe you move up a little bit more. Because, again, at gold level, they're probably not going to carry this ball down the field and score on you. So maybe you move up for a shot here, but at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal. Just play for overtime. It's fine. You had a different scorer have a chance. Good enough. Whew. Big yawns. All right, see what does here. All right, so right here, I don't like this aerial whatsoever. Not because the aerial's bad necessarily, which it wasn't great. But look at this space. Look at how much space he has to work with. There is no reason to aerial for this. Look at this. All 3 blue cars are on the right side of the field. The ball's going left. He's got all the time in the world to just go to the left side of the field. But he tries to rush this for no reason. Plus, it's on kickoff. So no one has boost except for the guy all the way in the back. So, definitely not a good idea there. You want to just half volley that out. Follow it along the left wall, then maybe get a pass out. Just don't want to rush those things. Oh, the tap by his teammate almost works. I think he's trying to scope out where his teammates are. He's always kind of questioning where he should be positioned. Like, you see him always going back and forward, back and forward. You just have to, like, make up your mind at some point and just, like, go with it. It would help you probably a decent amount of just, like, don't second guess yourself necessarily. Like, I get it here. He's just trying to be passive for the most part and maybe just trying to do micro adjustments, but just going to be a little bit careful about too many micro adjustments because then you'll be out of position for when, like, the play starts. Because you're, like, backing up instead of moving forward or, like, instead of being on a standstill. Just got to be careful. So I like the idea here of he keeps checking ball cam to see where his teammates are, which is a very, very good thing to know at gold. Just to see, oh, am I the third man back or not? Which I do like. So this is a very smart play, but let's see what happens here. Okay, nothing yet. He's bailing. So right here. Here's a chance for this min boost. I don't think it's glitched. Just boost towards it. Like, if you're planning on getting the boost anyway, why not boost towards that so you get there a little bit quicker and you have a little bit more speed to turn around and get back on your side of the field. And then he wasted, I think, he wasted a decent amount of boost here, let's say. Yeah. Maybe not as much as I thought, but he wasted at least like 10 boost there. Being supersonic already. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Whoa. What in the world happened here? Okay, so first he has to get back because the ball gets by him a little bit here. He doesn't have a lot of boost. Fair. That's fine. But then the ball's wide. Just let it go wide. What? Don't tap that ball. Why drive on that side of the ball towards your goal? Unless you're trying to, like, block the shooter, but no. Just do not do that. You got very lucky there. That was extremely close. So the only thing I don't like here is, like, he grabs this boost and then he just continues to drive, like, away from the play a lot. He seems to do this a bit much where he could, like, turn around and make a play on this ball. Maybe he's trying to do extremely wide rotation so his teammate doesn't, you know, dive for the ball and go for wide open nets for the other team. But just gotta be careful, like, of just giving up maybe too much at times where you're just driving backwards on the play. Or driving away from the play. Because sometimes you do have to take it into your own hands where you're like, screw it. Like, if I start playing faster, it's going to be harder for them to keep up, right? And the best way to learn that, like, honestly, is just go into free play, boost a lot, just hit the ball around and all that stuff. It'll help you a ton. Just to get comfortable. The shot. See, right here, he should be moving up so much earlier. So his teammate makes a play here. His other teammate's like bailing on this play. He's going all the way back. He flips. He's going all the way back. He should be moving up immediately, boosting and front flipping to get into position at midfield. Instead, he's like super far back. And actually, you know what? Screw it. What do I know? This is gold. It works out for him. His teammate would have had it anyway, but it's just funny. Like those plays, though, you want to have at least someone else trying to be aggressive on the play to make something happen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like, these plays, just take the ball out of here. Like, don't let this ball come in front of your net. He did this earlier. He's doing it again here. You have to attack this ball immediately and keep it to the side. Do not let the ball just roll right in front of your net. Never, never, never. Because if someone was there to shoot, he's screwed. Got to keep it out of the danger zones. It's fine to have the ball, like, in your own corner. It's not that bad. It's just when it's in front of your net. That's when you don't want it. Can he make the play? He does. Not going to be in, though. Almost got the demo. All right. The only thing I don't like here is he throws it forward, which is great. But he goes for the demo. But after the demo, like, he just drives into the wall. Like, there's no reason to be, like, in that spot, like, at all. Like, at that point, turn around or drive through the net if you want. But there's really no point to be on their wall at that point. So he should be bailing just a little bit earlier. Like, after the demo fails, just get out. All right, see if we can shoot this. Tries for his fast aerial. Been working on him. Like, I can see, like, all right, like, here's something I practice, at least. But went a little too far forward. And that's one thing you should never be afraid to do in ranked is, like, work on the stuff that you're bad at. Because if you don't do it in actual games, you're never going to get better at it. Like, sure, you could just practice it all day in, like, custom training, but you still got to use them in games. And ranked isn't the end of the world, you know? Like, 1 5-minute game, like, if you lose because you messed up a play that's hard for you, but you went for it, hell, I'll take that any day of the week. So right here, I'm just surprised he doesn't turn more sideways here. He kind of stays more, like, diagonally forward. He could have went a little bit more sideways and then turned into the ball, depending on where it goes. But, and once again, he kind of waits maybe a little bit too long to hit that ball out. It's a little bit danger zone in front of his net. Just always got to be careful of that. Okay, they get the clear here. Smart play there, being patient, seeing that his teammate's about to hit the ball. Okay, just clear it out. So this play right here, once again, you could always try and, like, line these up to just chip it into the net or in front of the net. Because you never know. Like, if the ball's in the air at all, like, at this level, that has a real threat to go in. So it's always not a bad idea to just try and chip those onto net. So this play right here, he should have went for it. There's no one in front of him. He's the only member now on his team that is in the front. And he decides to turn away from it. No reason to do this. Definitely should be aggressive here. Like, I get, like I said earlier, like, be passive because it's gold. But, like, if no one's forward, it's your job. It's your job to be aggressive, to force the play to happen. Let's see if we can get the shot. Oh, the flip actually screwed him up. He actually, like, kind of had it. And they're both in the same spot here. But he actually turned that last little left turn. And then the flip screwed him. So one thing he should do is if you know where you're going to go and you don't have boost, just front flip to it. Like right here, he could front flip to that mid boost. It's there. It's just a replay bug. And by the time he lands, it'll be like on the boost and he could turn around and he has more speed and then he won't have to use as much boost. Should be good. Let's see what he can do here, though. He gets the goal anyway. It was a good pass. And this is why you should be aggressive. Like, this is what he should have done when he was albino. It's like he sees someone coming back, albino moves up, makes the play, forces it, and then he gets the goal. So well done, getting the goal. Thank you so much, Carbon Breathing Dragon, also known as the Roomies. I had the right guy, right? Oh my god. Like, at first I thought I was on the wrong guy this whole time. Good. That'll do it for this replay analysis. Thank you so much, Roomies. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.